Good day, folks. Good day. Good day. It's your guy, Inspired Seeker, coming to you live from nature once again. I hope this message finds you well. I'm doing great. In today's video, guys, we're discussing 5 things you could do to protect yourself as an empath or a highly sensitive person. Guys, before we get into the message, there's a lot of activity around me. There's construction behind me, so you may hear a lot of noise. Pardon the noise and focus on the message. All right. So I'd like to start by saying this, guys. As an empath or a highly sensitive person, you are very sensitive to the emotions and feelings of those around you, as well as the environment. Due to this high sensitivity, guys, you feel the pain of those around you very deeply. All right. And another thing that comes with this is that due to this high sensitivity level, guys, you are exposed to a lot of different energies, good and bad. And so until you become aware of this, you'll be picking up a lot of energies that don't belong to you, but you treat them like they're your own because you don't know how to decipher the difference between the two. You don't know how to decipher which one is yours and which one is not yours. For instance, you could be in the vicinity of someone who's angry, and then you will pick up that anger and begin to be angry. Okay. Likewise, you could be with someone who's feeling sad, and the next moment you begin to feel sad. This is how sensitive your energy system is. This is how sensitive you are to your environment and to those people around you. But like I said, until you begin to become aware and begin to decipher which ones belong to you and which ones don't belong to you, guys, you're going to be dealing with this a lot. Make no mistake, guys, this sensitivity that I'm speaking of is also your superpower, okay? It's also your superpower, especially when you awaken, because it helps you in a lot of ways once you awaken. But until you awaken and become aware, guys, you struggle to deal with this sensitivity. Let's go into the 5 things you could do to protect yourself and your energy as an empath. The first thing I have is awareness. Guys, as an empath, you have to live a self-aware life. Okay, what do I mean by this? Guys, you have to become self-aware, all right? You have to be aware of who exactly you are and how your energy system is built up, okay? You also have to become aware of your environment. You have to become aware of what you can tolerate and what you can tolerate, okay? There are people in this world, guys, we typically call them drainers or energy vampires, guys, all right? Because these individuals, they come in such a way that the mere fact of you being in their presence, guys, okay, the mere fact of you hanging out with them, guys, you begin to feel drained, okay? They end up sucking up all your energy. This is why we call them energy vampires, all right? They have a way to drain you of your high level of energy, all right? Because as an empath, guys, you're a very vibrant individual. You're full of energy. You're usually full of energy, all right? And so when these people, when these low vibratory individuals, when they see this, guys, they get envious, they get jealous, all right? And they will create situations, or they will find ways to attach themselves to you in order to drain this high level of energy from you, all right? So by becoming self-aware, guys, you'll be able to identify these folks when you come into their presence or when they come into your presence, all right? There are some folks that you don't even have to have a conversation with them. You could just be in their presence and you begin to feel drained. You begin to feel irritated, all right? This is a sign, guys. This is a sign that these people are drainers. All right, that this person is not for you. Okay, and then there are also people that you will have a conversation with them, you will interact with them, and then once you're finished and you're walking away from them, you begin to feel very down. You begin to feel very drained. This is because through that interaction, guys, they drained you of your high energy. All right. So by being self-aware, guys, you will know what helps you and what hurts you. Okay. What boosts your energy and what drains your energy. All right. And then you will also be able to identify individuals who help boost your energy. Okay. Who help empower you, and those who drain you, who bring you down, who disempower you. All right. So become self-aware, guys. As an empath, you have to live a self-aware life, guys. All right. In order to protect yourself and your sensitivity and your energy from being zapped all the time. All right. So that's awareness, guys. Become aware of who you are and how your energy system works, and then also become aware of what you can tolerate and what you can't tolerate. All right. And this will also help you decipher between energies that belong to you and energies that are coming from the external, so you could release them. All right. At number 2 is monitor your savior complex. Okay. Monitor your savior complex. What is this savior complex, guys? As empaths, we have this habit of trying to heal everybody, trying to help everybody, trying to save everybody that we come across that we feel like they need saving, or we feel like they're down, or we feel like they've been broken. Okay, this is one of the things that we do as empaths, guys. All right, it's almost like second nature to us. When we come across someone that we feel is down, or we come across someone that we feel needs help or needs saving, they don't even have to ask us. All right, automatically we jump in there and try to help them. We jump in there, try to save them. We jump in there, try to pick them back up, try to heal them, and whatnot. Okay, guys, this is what I call the savior complex. Okay, it's almost like a complex. All right, it's almost like a condition. We automatically do this. All right, nobody has to ask us, nobody has to tell us. We automatically do it. All right, that's why I coined that the savior complex. The thing that I want you to become aware of is that not everybody that we come across that look like they need saving, or anybody that we come across that appear to need saving or to need help, is ready to be helped. Okay, a lot of people are happy in their misery. Okay, they're very fine, they're perfectly fine in their condition. Okay, and so by you jumping out there to help them without them asking you, they will not take that help serious. Okay, they will not take your efforts serious, and you will end up wasting your time, your energy, and your resources. Okay, because they're not ready to be helped. They're not ready to be healed. They're not ready to be saved. All right, and so this is where, guys, you jump out there trying to help somebody, and in the end you find yourself drained and exhausted. Okay, your time wasted, your energy wasted, your resources wasted, because this individual was not ready to be helped in the first place. Okay, and they did not ask you to help them. That's going to be their defense. They're going to say, we never asked you to help us. Okay, but by then they have drained your time, they have drained your energy, they have drained your resources. All right, and yet they will turn around and say they never asked you for help. And so monitoring the savior complex, guys, is very important. All right, we have to learn to wait for folks to ask for our help before we jump out there trying to save them, or we jump out there trying to help them. All right, and this all grows with our awareness. Okay, the greater awareness we gain, the better we're able to monitor this savior complex, all right? Because guys, not everybody we come across that look like they need saving is ready to be saved. Like I said, all right? Some folks are perfectly fine in their misery, all right? So we have to learn to leave folks alone until they ask us for our help, okay? Not go out there and volunteer our help and in the end become drained, and then in most cases these individuals and their situations did not even improve. They only grew to get worse. All right. So let's learn to wait until folks ask us for help before we jump out there. And like I said, this grows with our awareness. Okay. The more aware we become, the better we're able to monitor the savior complex. All right. Number 3 is learn the art of decluttering. Okay. Learn the art of decluttering, guys. All right. Learn to declutter your living space regularly. Okay. I met a friend who taught me this, that at the end of the year, it's good to declutter your space to make room for what the new year, what the incoming year has to offer you. Okay. If your space is already full, then what are you gonna bring into your space in the new year? All right. So I took this and I applied it to my life regularly since then. All right. Guys, learn the art of decluttering. Okay. Learn the art of decluttering, especially your living space. All right. Learn to declutter your living space regularly. Okay. Why I'm saying this, guys, is that everything is energy, guys. And the more cluttered your space is, the more cluttered your mindset will be. Okay, again, the more cluttered your space is, the more cluttered your mindset will be, because your space is filled with junk that you don't need or you don't even use. You're just hoarding. All right. What it does is it mixes up all these different energies. Okay. All these different energies are jumbled together. All right. And this will affect your emotions. This will affect your mindset. This will affect your energy as well. Okay. So learn to declutter your living space regularly, guys. Donating things that you no longer need or things that you no longer use. Okay. Make that a habit, guys. All right. Of decluttering your space regularly and taking this stuff to those less fortunate individuals. Another thing we need to become aware of is that everything that we hold on to, guys, everything around us is essentially energy. Okay. And so some of these energies have lived on. Okay. Their time with us have already expired, but yet we're still holding on to them. Some of these energies also hold bad memories for us. So the longer we hold on to these things, the longer these bad memories will remain with us. Okay. The longer we hold on to these things, guys, the longer these bad energies or these energies that are no longer a vibrational match for us, the longer it will still remain in our energy system. Okay. Because why? We are around it constantly. And as an empath or as a highly sensitive person, guys, you are sensitive to the energies around you. You are sensitive to the environment. Okay. So this will be interfering with your energy, guys. All right. And you will not be able to identify which ones are really your energy and which ones are coming from the environment. All right. So learn the art of decluttering regularly, especially your living space, guys. All right. Learn the art of decluttering regularly. 4th is media. Okay. Media, whatever media it is that you consume, whether it's here on YouTube or other social media sites, or even television, the radio, or the news. Okay. Guys, we have to monitor our media consumption as empaths. Okay. We have to monitor not just what we put into our bodies, but also what we put into our minds, okay? Our media consumption, whether it's here on YouTube, on podcasts, on other social media sites, on the news, on the television, through movies, through music, whatever, all right? We have to monitor these media sources because why, guys? That's another way that the enemy uses to steal our energy. One of the things that I want to emphasize is that your attention, guys, your attention is your most precious currency, okay? So where is your attention being diverted to, okay? These days, guys, we are aware now, all right? The kind of music you listen to has a very high influence on you because the music is opening up portals and interacting with your brain. We know this by how music influenced the younger population these days, okay? How the music industry is designed to influence the younger population, okay? This is why crime is always high, because in these music, they have these artists that they don't live that kind of lifestyle, but they're glamorizing these lifestyles as if that's the way to be, okay? And so for a young person listening to this kind of content, they're gonna assume that that's the way to be. So we have to monitor our media consumption, guys, all right? And it's not just music, what we watch on television, okay? What we watch in the movies, violence and all of that, guys, all right? A lot of people take these things that they see, and then they do that in real life, okay? This is how it affects us, guys, all right? So when it comes to media consumption, a lot, the news especially, okay? 95% of the news is garbage, guys. And it's designed to push fear into the masses. If you look back on your life, guys, chances are you have watched the news at one point in your life, and then you went out and purchased something, okay? You have watched the news talking about something at one point in your life, and you went out and you made a purchase, and then it turned out you didn't even need the item you purchased, but your decision was influenced by what you saw on the news, okay? So our media consumption, there are also individuals who through their social media push the same agenda, okay? They will post and share the most gruesome activities, the most gruesome things that they see. They will share about violence, they will share about disasters, they will share about accidents, they will share about murders, they will share about a lot of things, guys, all to get attention, okay, to divert your attention to those things, all right? But what you don't know as an empath or a highly sensitive individual is that when you consume this type of media, guys, it has a big effect on your system, okay? It has a big effect on your energy, okay? So be mindful of what you're consuming and monitor your media consumption. My policy is this: if it's not empowering you, okay, if this type of content or this type of media, if it's not empowering you, guys, then it's disempowering you on one level or another, okay? Again, if this media is not empowering you, then it's disempowering you on one level or another, all right? So apply this to your own life, guys. If it's content that does not empower you, guys, it's leaving you disempowered at some level, okay? So be mindful, guys, all right, and monitor your media consumption. The last but not least is your diet, guys, okay? What you're consuming as for food. Guys, like I said earlier, what we consume is not just about what we eating, right? The media that we feed in our brain, what we feed in our eyes, what we feed in our ears, the music, the movies, okay? The podcasts and the content that we feed into our brain, all of these have a compound effect on us, all right? Now, since we know this is affecting us this way, now let's look at the food we consume. I'm not telling you to go become a vegan or a vegetarian. Okay, that's not what I'm saying here. What I'm suggesting, guys, is that you be mindful of what you're consuming. Okay, food is meant to give us life. The reason why we consume food is to sustain us, is to give us energy. All right, there are some foods that when you consume, either it does not get along with your system and you break out, or it does not get along with your system and your body reacts to it in a negative way. You get a stomach ache, or you run into the bathroom, it's giving you the runs, or you throwing up. And then there are also foods that, guys, when you consume them, it makes you very, very tired and you goes to sleep right away. That's not how your body is designed to react to food, guys. And I know back then we used to say, oh, I ate this, the food was so good, I got the itis and this, that, and the other. All right, when you eat and then you feel sleepy and all of that, we call it the itis. All right, guys, food is not designed to do that to you. Okay, food is designed to give you energy, to give you more energy, okay, to energize you. All right, so if you getting the itis, then the chances are the food you're consuming is dead. Okay, this is dead energy that you're consuming into you. That's why it's making you feel that way. Okay, it's laying on you essentially, and it's making you want to go lay down and sleep. It's making you feel tired. Okay, let's learn to replace these foods with more live foods that energizes us, food that gives us energy. Okay, guys, at one point I used to drink a lot of coffee, pre-awakening. Okay, I used to drink a lot of coffee and all of that, and I used to enjoy it. All right, in the morning it gives me a boost, and I used to enjoy it. These days, guys, if I have coffee, I'm running straight to the bathroom. Okay, it's running right through my system. Okay, now I know coffee is not good for me. Okay, and like I said, I'm not trying to tell you how to eat. Okay, or I'm not trying to tell you to become a vegetarian or a vegan or any of that. What I'm suggesting is that you monitor what you eat and the effects of the food that you consume. Okay, if you consume something and it's making you run to the bathroom, that's a big signal that that food does not get along with your system, or that your system does not agree with that food. Okay, likewise, if you consume something and you break out, that means clearly you are allergic to that type of food. Okay, same way, guys, if you consume something and it sits on you and make you want to sleep, make you want to go lay down right away, guys, this is a big indicator, guys, that that food is dead. That food does not give you energy, guys. All right, it's disempowering you. Okay, it's making you want to go to sleep. That's not the effect of food we're looking for. So let's be mindful of the foods we consume and replace these dead foods, these foods that drain our energy essentially, okay, that are not empowering us, that are not giving us energy but making us feel tired. Let's replace these foods with foods that give us energy, okay, with live foods, fruit, vegetables, all right, food that give us energy and the right nutrients that we need. All right, and so, guys, these are the 5 ways, or the 5 things you could do to protect your energy, guys, as an empath or highly sensitive individual. Okay, I hope I made it clear enough, guys. If you enjoyed the message, drop us a like, and if you're new here, then take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be notified next time we upload. We do our best to upload every single day. We discuss spirituality, personal development, and narcissism on this channel. So if any of that appeals to you, then stick around, because there's plenty more to come. Also, guys, share your experiences and share your thoughts in the comments. If there's anything you would like to add it through the comments. And also share these messages with loved ones so we can all be aware. Other than that, guys, I'll leave this one here. Until next time, peace, love, and more life.